We're standing here in one of the 5 gallery spaces maintained by Shanghai, which is probably Shanghai's best respected and certainly oldest contemporary art gallery. The director and founder of Shanghai, Lorenz Hebling, who is Swiss, opened several other spaces in the city since the initial gallery was opened in 1996, and we're standing in one that opened just a couple of weeks ago, and it's in central Shanghai. I feel like I'm in a Mies van der Rohe home, perhaps. We're looking at a series of lightbox constructions by a pair of Shanghai-based artists who go by the name of Birdhead. What you see is a color print printed on translucent material, mounted on old rusted scaffolding, which has become kind of the universal symbol of the transformation of Shanghai and indeed many other cities throughout China these days. Behind the piece you see frame that supports half a dozen fluorescent tubes, and that becomes the light source for the piece. The images themselves are of the 2 artists in the backyard of the apartment building in Shanghai where they live, with all of their childhood toys and some of their childhood clothes laid out on the grass. I suppose what I see going on is this effort by these 2 young artists to capture and record a moment of their of childhood, their memories, in the face of the convulsive and extremely high-velocity transformation that's going on in the city of Shanghai. I think the rusted scaffolding as the frame for the light box and the fluorescent lighting behind it is a novel and very interesting and indeed lighthearted approach to it.
It was inspiring and encouraging to see a foreigner in Shanghai come here, understand the movement that's happening, establish himself and grow to the top. It gives me hope and faith in my husband's business that he might follow that own path and really go beyond his wildest dreams. And to see the proprietor of Shanghai having done that, it's possible.
So this afternoon we came to the Spring Art Gallery, which is a rougher, less polished, edgier gallery in the French Concession district of Shanghai. The artwork that was on display was conceptually interesting to me. Basically, it placed the human figure in hypersexualized, almost pornographic poses, but situated almost as topographical features in large color fields. The concept actually worked for me, and I thought the brushwork was actually very interesting. He was able to create this series of very small cracks in the canvases that I thought worked well. Overall, the composition didn't grab me as much as some of the other work that we've seen on our trips so far.